Cheers. Hi, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be just having a nice little chit chat conversation, kind of vlog style type video. And I mostly want to talk about how my life has been going since I graduated Milan Art Institute. I think that was last May. Is that? No, 2 Mays ago. Anyway. I'm going to be talking about how my life is going since I graduated the Milan Art Institute and just what I've been up to as an artist, especially after quitting my restaurant managing job last month. My life is completely different now, and I thought we could sit down and just talk about that and sip on our drinks. So I don't know if I ever broke down the full story for you all, but I graduated the Milan Art Institute and then I went super hard for about 6 months trying to sell my art. I had created this gorgeous work of art. I'll kind of pop up some of those pictures here. A gorgeous series that I was super proud of strong women and strong cats, lions, jaguars, tigers, the whole deal. And I was so proud of those pieces. I probably had like 15 to 20 of them. I can't remember. So I went for 6 months. I tried really hard to sell those pieces, and to be honest, it did not go how I expected. They did not really sell at all. And to be honest, that was really hard for me. It felt like a huge failure. I was so devastated that those paintings didn't sell. So I kind of pivoted really hard, and I decided to step up into a promotion at my restaurant job. So I was a server and bartender, and they needed an assistant manager, and I was like, all right, I'm the girl for you. I'll just paint on the side and I'll work full-time as a manager. And as you guys know, as a manager, I had no time to paint at all. I tried to make it work. I would paint every now and then when I could, but not nearly on the level or the scale that I was painting when I was in the Milan Art Institute. And I honestly lost a lot of my skill and my confidence. I was so rusty as a painter, and the restaurant job was kicking my freaking booty. So I had to quit that job. It was stressing me the heck out. I missed my artwork. I felt this deep desire to paint, and I couldn't paint. So I finally was like, you know what, screw it. I don't care how much money I'm making. I'm gonna quit and try once again to be a full-time artist. And this time I'm taking it much slower, much more sustainable pace, because when I first started last year, I was pushing so hard. I was working myself 24/7 to the bone, trying to post on Instagram and, you know, make more paintings and go to tent shows and send an email every week to my email list. And I was just grinding myself into the ground and bartending on the side of that. So this time, like I said, much more sustainable. I'm going to, like I said, work at my paint and sip job. I work there 2 to 4 days a week, depending on how busy they are. And all the rest of the time I have is for me to paint and work on my own artwork and slowly rebuild the momentum that I had in my business last year. But this year, I want to come at it with a plan, okay? I'm not just gonna paint whatever I want and then hope it sells. Well, kinda. My goal this year, and by this year I mean this year going forward, it's literally August. But going forward, I have a couple goals in mind that I want to work on. And the first one, to make money, and because I'm really enjoying it, is actually going to be to paint pet portraits. So I know that people want pet portraits. I personally have 3 animals, so I love my pets. I have 2 dogs and a cat. And I just know that people love their animals so much, and people love to commemorate them by having a pet portrait. So I'm actually working on a portrait of my cat right now. I'm going to post a video of that next week so you can see my process. And honestly, I'm going to use that video to promote my pet portraits to friends and family and hopefully get a few pet portrait commissions, fingers crossed. And then also I'm going to start working on a new series and a new style, because it's been so long since I painted my last series. I feel like my style and what I like as a painter has completely shifted, and I want to paint more landscapes, I believe, and I want my paintings to be really textured and stylized. So I've been working on that lately. My whole new style shift basically is the other thing I'm working on. So every day I try to get in my studio and paint towards that style. I have a couple artists that I'm following on Instagram. I'll try to post them here and here that are inspiring me towards this new series. I want these landscapes to be thick, textured, whimsical. I want there to be a lot of light involved, a lot of contrast of dark and light, and sun rays shooting out from the background. So I'm working on that. And the reason I'm working on landscapes is because I've been hiking and backpacking a lot lately. So landscapes are really, really inspiring me lately. And so I'm gonna work towards that as well. And I think because I live in Colorado, landscapes actually sell much easier because people in Colorado love nature. We love being around nature. We love the mountains especially, and I'm hoping that that will help them sell. And if not, it's okay because I'm making them because I love them. And I also have a showing in December at a coffee shop where my artwork will be displayed all month long. So I want to have new pieces for that coffee shop art show because I showed in the same coffee shop last December and I don't want to display the same 20 paintings I displayed last year. So I'm working on this new series to hopefully display at that coffee shop showing going forward. And I also have a goal of showing these landscapes at various shows around Colorado as well. That way I can get more exposure and get my name out there with these landscape paintings as well. So those are the two things I'm working on. One, selling pet portraits, making and selling pet portraits. I'm really excited about that and I can't wait to show you the cat portrait I'm working on. I'll give you a little sneak peek right now. And then I'll post the whole video next week of that process. And then the second thing I'm working on is making this new series. And right now I'm at the very, very beginning of that series, just experimenting, trying different things out and painting as often as I can so that I can figure out this new style and what I like. So yeah, that was a super chatty update with you guys. And yeah, as far as like the Milan Art Institute goes, I am really grateful for my experience in that program because, and I've mentioned this in other videos, but it taught me how to be a professional when it comes to art, how to consistently paint art and be there, show up to your studio every single day, how to just show up for myself no matter what, and how to paint on a regular basis. And it also did give me that foundational skill. Yes, I'm a lot more rusty since I haven't painted that often in like a year since whatever, that whole story. But foundationally, I have the skill of how paint works, how form works, how light works, that kind of thing. And I do thank Milan Art Institute for that. And I think in my mind, I thought I'd be a professional and a full-time artist so much faster than I was. And now I'm realizing it's more of a long game and I need to create a more sustainable plan for myself as an artist. Whereas before I was just grinding myself into the ground and like just praying and hoping that I'd make money somehow. Whereas this time I feel like I have more of a plan and I'm going to consistently show up more for you all on YouTube here and just build my business slowly, mindfully, sustainably. So yeah, that's where I'm at and I hope that this was interesting for you. Just like a little chatty update. My goal was to post that cat portrait this week, but it's taking me a little more time to create him and I'm okay with that. So that's why you get this nice little chatty update. And yeah, let me know how you guys are all doing in the comments. If you graduated Milan Art Institute, let me know how that's going. If you're in the middle of the Milan Art Institute, let me know how that's going. Or if you're just on your art journey out there making art by your lonesome, join me and let me know how it's going. So leave a comment below, make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.